There we have Coffeezilla. Stephen Fiendicine. Yeah, he's a confirmed idiot. My suspicions were correct. Of course, he's a useful idiot. You all know what a useful idiot is, right? If you don't know what it is, look it up. He promotes fake gurus, makes money selling ads for scammers, right? And we're going to talk about him being a confirmed idiot today. I've talked about all these other things before in the past. Today we're going to see, I knew he was an idiot. You could just tell the guy's he's not so sharp. But we're going to show you today why he's a complete idiot. Before we do that, let's take a look here. Ran across this. You can see, of course, Patrick Bet-David promoting Grant Cardone. These guys are folks, these guys, can you tell they're all the same? Put out stupid books that they don't even write. Gimmicky bullshit, right? And they promote their little sales game. You're looking at two con artists right there. Two con artists. Let's listen to this now. You all may have heard this. This is from the channel. This is a guy growing up in Scientology. And he just basically uncovers Scientology. And I haven't really seen much of his stuff. I'm not that interested in Scientology. It looks pretty good. But he recorded, I guess, this conversation on X between Grant Cardone and John Legere, who's the former CEO of T-Mobile.
Why are you trying to diminish everybody in the room?
No, just you, Grant, because you're a fucking con man. I'll say this on this room right now. I believe that in the next year, Grant Cardone will be found guilty of fraud. I believe that Grant Cardone will be found guilty of fraud, and I want nothing to do with it.
But thank you. But you've never done business with me. You've never given me.
And I wouldn't do business with you, Grant. You've been begging me to do business with you for 5 years, and I won't.
I don't think I've ever offered you any money to do anything or any partnership.
By the way, he's not a billionaire. Yep. He doesn't have close to $1 billion. And he is somebody.
How do you know?
Somebody here. He's somebody who is self-promoting. And if you go to the world, go to the world of CNBC, go to CNN, go to the world, ask about Grant Cardone. He doesn't exist.
You got to love that, by the way. You got to love. I think that John Legere, I've heard some mixed things about the guy. And I would say, maybe he has had a substance abuse problem as well. But you got to love the guy for calling this Cardone out, calling him out, right? It's very rare that you see somebody that's high profile. Like Legere was a CEO of T-Mobile for several years, and I'm sure he's worth quite a bit of money. He might even be a billionaire, but he did really well for T-Mobile. He did a great job for T-Mobile, I believe. And you're typically not going to see someone like that, high profile, that's going to come out and call out Grant Cardone or any of these other scammers. They're just going to kind of let it be. So you got to respect this guy for doing this. Maybe we can get him to call out more of these high profile scammers. Maybe we can get him to call out Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki, right? Many others would be great. But I don't think that's going to happen, because I think he and Cardone knew each other, and they had some type of falling out. I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about Coffeezilla. So Coffeezilla, he's got this other channel. his other grifting channel, his other e-begging channel, and of course Coffeezilla, just like all these other guys. He hasn't uncovered anything, but he claims that he has. I mean, he's making so many false claims. I consider it fraud. Coffeezilla, why are you lying? Why are you making false claims? So you can game the algorithm. You can get 5 million views, 10 million views, and make 20, 30 grand per fucking video, right? You piece of shit. You're monetizing your channel. You're selling scam ads on your channel. And you promoted Tom Nash, the scammer, right? So let's take a look here at this video. He says he got scammed for $1 million. So what's this all about? Well, he's being sued, and I love it. I love it. I hope he's sued by more people. He's being sued because, folks, think about it for a second. This guy, think about it. He's not any fucking saint. He's in a business. He's making money going after people. You understand? I mean, he's not really exposing anybody, and everybody he goes after is obviously a scammer. There's no like fucking detective work. It's like maybe on the level of a junior high school kid. Okay? Okay? But the point is that, is he doing this to help people, or is he doing it to bring in the money? He's doing it to bring in the money. Okay? That's why he's monetizing his channel. That's why he's willing to partner, to be a business partner with scam artists. The same scam artists he claims to expose. He's taking money in exchange for them to post their scam ads on his videos. That makes him a hypocrite and a fraud, in my opinion. Okay. So, how did he get scammed? Did he get scammed? Folks, it's another clickbait bullshit claim by this mental fucking midget. Let me tell you what happened. Apparently, his insurance company is not going to pay out to protect him in a lawsuit. Okay? So he's got a lawsuit, and the insurance company didn't back out of it, like he kind of says. He didn't get scammed. What actually happened was that he didn't read the fucking policy.
So he goes, great, sign this, whatever, and we're good. So we sign it, and we're like, great. Little did I know, these guys had put a special exclusion, 2 exclusions actually that are relevant. The biggest one in this policy was on page like 31, and it said, you know, we are excluded from covering. It's all these things they won't cover. They're like, we won't cover defamation. Now, that's the only reason we're buying the insurance. But we don't see it. Now, there's a lot.
You hear this, folks? So this stupid idiot, think about this for a second. Number one, he's supposed to be a detective, right? He's such a fucking idiot. I mean, he's not even an adult. You're not even a fucking man. You're not a responsible fucking adult. You get an insurance policy and you don't read the fucking policy? Are you like a high school kid? Think about that for a second. This is a guy who tells you that he does a lot of detective work and digging, and he's real detailed, right? He doesn't even look over his insurance policy. It turns out the insurance policy excluded defamation. Okay. Did he get scammed? No. He's an idiot. He didn't get scammed. The insurance company didn't scam him. He's a fucking idiot. See that, folks? He's a fucking idiot. Proof positive. This guy has zero credibility. He doesn't even have any credibility to criticize anybody. He's a fucking moron.
Andrew Tate is after me, as is his war room. They're all coming after me after I investigated Andrew Tate. Now, previously, Tate was a big fan of mine, but would you believe it?
So you notice how, folks, think about this for a second. Obviously, Andrew Tate's obviously a fucking scam artist. I mean, it's pretty obvious. So if Andrew Tate has cryptocurrencies he's promoting, you know it's a fucking scam. Okay? You understand what I mean by useful idiot? This guy basically, and I'm not going to say investigates, he highlights obvious scams. Why? Well, he's too stupid, he's too ignorant to realize his real purpose. His real purpose is to legitimize other cryptocurrencies by claiming these most obvious scams, and those are the only scams. And all the other cryptocurrencies are legitimate. Now think about it for a second. Here's a guy who claims to be a detective of scams and scammers. Has he ever come out with a video and says, wait a second, cryptocurrencies are used for drug trafficking, human sex trafficking, terrorism, ransomware, right? And we're talking most of the money in cryptocurrencies is from illicit transactions. You could fucking bet on that. You could take that to the bank, guaranteed. Think about that for a second. Does he come out and say that? No. Because that's not going to get any views. It's not going to get any drama. So what does he do? He goes after the big high-profile guys mostly. Right? And he's never uncovered anything that hasn't already been uncovered. And he claims he uncovers this and that. Total fucking fraudster. I hope you get fucking sued 50 times. But he seems like a nice guy. He's got everybody fooled because people are fucking stupid. And think about it now. So he's investigating Andrew Tate's cryptocurrency that he's promoting. Do you hear him talk about how, Tom Nash? Remember, this guy made Tom Nash's channel. Tom Nash ended up defrauding people as a paid whore for FTX. Right? Think about that. He's never come out and apologized for promoting Tom Nash. Right? What a piece of shit. This guy is such a piece of fucking trash. Piece of fucking trash. Make me sick. You tell him I said so. Okay? Tell him I said so. Tell this piece of shit. Okay? Is he willing to be confronted? He likes to confront all these people. How about he allows me to confront him with some questions? No, he's not going to do that. You see, because that's not going to make him any money. Remember, he's monetizing his channels. He's in it for the fucking cash. Why? Because he's a failed real estate agent, like many of these fuckers. Make me sick, man.